So yesterday, the Premier of Victoria, Daniel Andrews, said this.
The public health team have advised me to reimpose stage 3 stay-at-home restrictions effective from midnight tomorrow night for a period of 6 weeks.
Which means that, yes, unfortunately, Melbourne is back in lockdown once again. So for the next 6 weeks, the only reasons we can leave the house is for work, if we can't work from home, for exercise, for medical reasons, for caregiving, and for going out and shopping for essential items. One of the things that isn't on that list is recreational aviation. So if today is going to be the last day that we can actually move around freely for recreational reasons here in Melbourne for the next 6 weeks, and if the next 6 weeks are going to be sitting at home once again, maybe doing stuff in the flight sim and probably baking bread, let's be honest, I was getting quite good at that. I thought if today's the last day that we can move around freely and go flying, then why not move around freely and go flying? Well, the one thing about having a nice sunny day before restrictions hit Melbourne again is everybody's coming out flying.
Echo Yankee Zulu, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, Echo Yankee Zulu. A full power. Power is good. Alright, 600 feet, caps is available. Essendon Tower, Echo Yankee Zulu is a Cirrus SR-22 approaching Albert Park Lake, 1,500 from the south. Received India, request 2 right-hand city orbits.
Echo Yankee Zulu, remain outside control airspace to advise.
Remain OCTA, Wilco, Echo Yankee Zulu. Well, first step,
Victor Hotel X-ray, line up
failed.
35.
Line up 35, Victor Hotel X-ray.
They're not letting us into controlled airspace at the moment. They must be busy there.
Charlie, India, contact me, you can approach.
So I'm just going to do a couple of orbits here quickly.
Contact from Westgate Bridge, clearance Charlie, India.
Echo Oscar Park, clear, Doncaster Shopping Town, Essendon 1,500.
Target Doncaster to Essendon 1,500 feet, Echo Oscar Papa.
Charlie, India cleared Westgate Bridge, Essendon 1,500.
Clear Westgate Bridge, Essendon 1,500, Charlie, India.
Echo Zulu, Yankee, Essendon Tower.
That's Echo Yankee Zulu, Essendon Tower, go ahead.
Echo Yankee Zulu, be a couple of minute delay for right-hand orbits, and a left-hand orbit will be available at this time.
I will take the left hand, Echo Yankee Zulu.
Echo Yankee Zulu, Roger, clear 1 left-hand city orbit, 1,500.
Cleared 1 left hand of 1,500, Echo Yankee Zulu. Well, why not? We always do the right hand orbit, let's take the left hand.
Echo Yankee Zulu, control services terminate. You're vacating low-level aircraft coming in at 12 o'clock coastal, 700 feet unverified.
Control services terminated and looking for traffic, Echo Yankee Zulu. Alright, well that was pretty busy around Melbourne. There's lots of traffic flying around today, lots of people trying to get out. Maybe because of the restrictions that are coming in tomorrow, but probably also because it's a beautiful blue sky day. Now that the fog has lifted from this morning. I wanted to do a bit of a kind of tour of Melbourne, a lap of the bay, just to remind myself remind myself of what I'm missing. That sounds really sad. No, well, you know, just because this will be the last day that I get to do it for a little while. So I thought I'd do a bit of a trip around the bay. We've ticked off Melbourne CBD. We've done an orbit through controlled airspace. Now I'm going to overfly a friend of mine's house. You remember Michael Smith? Man who flew around the world in a single-engine Zero flying boat. His airstrip is down here as well. We're not going to land at the airstrip today, but I just thought I'd fly over the top of it. There it is. Hopefully this is going to come out on the camera under the wing. Next to the power lines, that's Michael's airstrip. Hello Michael. Hope you're doing okay as well in these times if you're watching. That's very cool. I also wanted to get a shot of that. Michael's arranged his solar panels in the shape of the rising sun, the symbol of the Anzacs. Beautiful gesture. Pretty low cloud today as well. I'm at 1,500 feet at the moment, and clouds probably at about 2,000, scattered at 2,000 at the moment. That's the town of Geelong. Avalon Airport, which I've flown over many times before on this channel, is over to the left. We've just gone round the outside. Avalon Airport's got Class D controlled airspace over it. I didn't really want to get clearance and fly through it, and also it's nice just to fly away from the built-up areas because we are a bit lower down than normal today, so decided not to get clearance through Avalon's Class D and instead just to go low level Class G uncontrolled airspace instead. I do fly this plane a lot high level, so it is nice sometimes to have it down a little bit lower and just enjoy the countryside. Of course, if you're wondering as well, the thing I'm always thinking as well is if the engine goes at this point, you know, what do I do with the Cirrus parachute system that I have on board? I'm always looking at the elevation of the ground because I need to activate the parachute no less than 600 feet above the ground. So with the ground, yeah, it was about 500 feet where we were a second ago. It's going down now, so it's about 230 feet. So if something went wrong, very quick troubleshooting. Check the fuel tank, put the fuel pump on, check the mixture, see if there's anything that I could do here. If I can't recover it, then it's going to be a fairly quick decision to position the aircraft over some open land, which I've got plenty of around me now, and then pull the parachute and descend under the parachute. I know a lot of you watching this, no, I shouldn't say a lot. Some of you watching this, when you watch some of the videos and we talk about the CAP system, the parachute system in Echo Yankee Zulu and other Cirrus aircraft, I have been told in the past that real pilots don't need parachutes and real pilots would land in a field on the ground. I consider myself to be a real pilot, and I'm very glad that I've got the safety of a parachute system. I'm not sure I'm skilled enough to land successfully in a field 100% of the time when I'm landing like this. But if I'm landing like this, I think I'd feel a lot more confident if I had to put the aircraft down. I'm fairly confident flying over the top of these, just going VFR on top here because I can see there's no cloud further ahead of us, and this is just a low layer of cloud that's just down here on the south side of the bay. As I get to the mainland over the other side, I'm fairly confident that we've got clear skies below us, so we won't need to descend through clouds because again we are VFR today, not IFR. If everything fell apart, I could upgrade IFR and fly into Moorabbin IFR, but I don't need to do that. It's clear skies at Moorabbin. It's a huge privilege. I'm incredibly lucky to be able to do this. So I know that there are people out there who may be watching this who are potentially suffering and who would have it a lot harder than me. So we're all going into this lockdown again, especially, well, here at least in Victoria, together. And I just want to say, I'm not upset about this lockdown happening. I'm actually glad that the whole state has gone into this state, or at least the whole metropolitan area has gone into this state of lockdown, because we need to fight this as a team. And if we all abide by the rules and give up some of the things that we love for the bigger gain of being a community that gets through this, it's fine. So I'm happily doing my last flight in Echo Yankee Zulu for a little while. And sometimes we need to give up the small things that are big to us for the things that are actually really big to other people. Alright, let's start getting us ready for ramming.
Wind 360 degrees 8 knots, visibility greater than 10 kilometres, temperature 13, QNH 1028, Rabbit terminal information, Papa.
Bill Papa. Alright, for the last time for a little while, let's go home. Rabbit Tower, Echo Yankee Zulu is a Karen 1500 with Papa inbound.
Okay, Yankee Zulu, John final runway 35 left, port at 3 miles. Echo Yankee Zulu is clear to land.
Clear to land, Echo Yankee Zulu.
Traffic 1 o'clock. Safe altitude less than 1 mile.
Despite the lockdown, I'm still going to be publishing content on the channel, so if you're not a subscriber, do consider clicking on the subscribe button here. It means a lot to me to see the channel grow. Otherwise, thanks as always for watching. I'll see you in the next video.
Alright.